Okay, target 3, we're finding the surface area of a pyramid this time. That's what this video is about. So, for a pyramid, we don't have to do this for just a regular pyramid, but really the point of the slide, what I want to point out, is the difference between slant height and height. So on a pyramid, the height is going to go from the vertex down to the center of the base. Whether it's a regular pyramid or a rectangle, the height is going to measure how tall the pyramid is. The slant height is going to measure the side or the height of the triangle on the side. So when we are doing volume, we're going to need to know the height because we're going to do area of the base times the height and then something else. But when we're doing surface area, we're going to use the slant height. Because when we do the surface area, we're going to split this shape into a square or a rectangle bottom, and then we're going to split it into 4 triangles that are attached to it. Because if you unfolded it, it would look like this as a net. And so that slant height is right here, and we need to find that. And if it's a regular pyramid, then all of these slant heights are the same. If it's not regular, that means that all the sides aren't the same. Maybe a rectangle, then you might have a couple different sized triangle faces. So here's an example. This is a rectangular pyramid. Okay. The surface area, when we find surface area, we're going to add up all the parts. So we have a rectangle base. It's kind of drawn like a parallelogram right now because of the 3D nature. So this rectangle base. And then I also have 4 triangle faces. So when we do surface area, unless we give you a formula, we want you to add up the parts. So I have 2 on the left and the right. These are kind of skinny. So 2 skinny triangles. So 2 times the area of those skinny triangles. Okay, the other one's back here. Okay, the base of those triangles is 6. The height of those triangles, which is the slant height on that side, is also 6. Should have done my measurements for my rectangle. This was 9 by 6. And then I also have 2 wider triangles in the front and the back. Just going to highlight the one in the front. So 2 of those. The base of those triangles is 9, and the height of those triangles is 5. So when you're doing surface area, we want you to find the area of all the parts. You have 1 rectangle, 2 skinny triangles on the sides, 2 fat triangles in the front and back. So my surface area is going to equal 9 times 6, which is 54 square meters, plus 2 times base times height divided by 2. So 6 times 6 divided by 2. Okay, square meters. Plus 2 times the bigger triangle, which is going to be base times height divided by 2. Square meters. So altogether, we're going to have 54 square meters plus 2 times 6 divided by 2 is 36 square meters. 2 times 6 is 12, times 6 is 72, divided by 2 is 36. 2 times 9 times 5 divided by 2 is 40. So I have 94 plus 36, or I have 90 plus 40. Is that right? 90 plus 40? Yeah, 54 and 36 is 90. 90 plus 40 is 130 square meters. Anytime we're doing surface area, we do square measurements. So that's an example of surface area where you add up all the triangular faces and you find the area of the base. One more example for that is finding the surface area of a regular octagonal pyramid. So we actually have an octagon base. So we have 1 octagon plus, because it's a regular octagon, that means we have all of the sides are isosceles, pretty skinny triangles. So we're going to have 8 of these. Okay, and each one of those goes around the edge to make that pyramid. So we have one octagon and we have 8 triangles, and so let's do the triangles first. Triangles are going to be, the height of the triangle is 18 as shown on the diagram. The base of the triangle is 13. Again, I got to look for that. And so the area of those triangles is going to be base times height divided by 2. And then there are 8 of them, so we're going to say times 8. So 13 times 18 divided by 2 times 8. And this is all the lateral faces, which means it's all the triangles that's making up the outside edge. Okay. Now let's look at the octagon on the bottom. For the octagon on the bottom, anytime we do a regular polygon, we need to split it up into triangles, find the area of that triangle, and there are also going to be 8 of these. This triangle has a base of 13 again, using that same side length. The height of this triangle is called the apothem or apothem. That's shown to you in the diagram, 15.7. So this area is going to equal base times height divided by 2. And then again, there are 8 triangles, so times 8. I'm going to add all of this together to find my surface area. So I'll do that real quick, and then you guys can check it in your calculator. Actually, this is going to be 7 minutes long, so I'm just going to stop there. But that's how you find the surface area for pyramids.